Welcome to day 4 of our challenge. Today's theme is centering. When you go inside and you center yourself and your thoughts, you might find it that you're responding to people's actions instead of reacting to them. So today, throughout our yoga and our meditation and our strength training, we're going to learn how to center and ground ourselves so that we can respond instead of react. All right, let's get ready for our 30 minutes of yoga. Everybody start off in child's pose. Knees on the outer edges of your mat. Your hands down. Activate your Ujjayi breath. And now today I want you to focus on grounding and centering yourself. So take all those thoughts out of your head. Create some quietness in your mind so that you can center yourself when you react to others, so that you can respond instead of react. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Might want to wiggle your hips back and forth. It takes courage to ground down and center yourself. So be proud by just coming into this initial pose. This is the first step to finding that center for yourself. Come into a downward facing dog, stretch back. Start to create some movement. Or stay still, lengthen your back. Ground down with your hands. Your palms are flat on the mat, fingertips are spread. Now slowly walk your feet to your hands, grab onto opposite elbows for ragdoll. And just be here. Just let loose. Might want to drop your hands. Might want to hold on. Whatever helps you ground down and get into the present moment so you can center your thoughts. Now reach up, extended mountain pose, palms together. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your palms towards your heart. We'll begin our practice today with 2 Ams. Now let's just flow together. Reach up, palms together, extended mountain pose, forward fold. Halfway lift. Then you can walk or jump to low plank. Roll through your toes, upward facing dog. Stretch back, downward facing dog. We're going to do 2 sun salutation A's and 2 sun salutation B's to get us started with our practice. So take 1 big breath, inhale, and as you exhale, bend your knees and float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Reach up, extended mountain pose. Ground down with your feet. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Walk or jump to low plank. Roll through your toes, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Open your eyes, look in between your legs. Your body's awakening. You're awakening each and every muscle with these sun salutations so that you can become more centered and grounded with your thoughts so that we can better respond to the actions of others. Bend your knees, look forward, walk or jump to the top of your mat, halfway lift, forward fold. Take chair pose. Sit back, try to frame your arms with your ears. Lift and spread your toes. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side. Foot right in between your hands, left foot flat. Bring both arms up. Square your hips with your shoulders. Bring your right arm back a little bit. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come back to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Roll through your toes, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one on the left side. In between your hands, right foot is flat. Reach up. Remember to square your shoulders with your hips. Bring that left arm back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come back to plank. Lower down chaturanga, roll through your toes. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Now let's just hold it here. Let's take 3 breaths together. My body is starting to awaken. Your muscles are waking up. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And we'll come into one more sun salutation B. Bend your knees, float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Come right into chair pose. Let's sink a little lower this time. Challenge yourself. Activate your glutes. Let's hold it here for 10 counts. Are you ready for this? Yes, you are. Hold it. 7. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Back to lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side. Right foot in between your hands. Left foot flat. Now this time intercross your thumbs together or your palms to get a deeper stretch. And let's just hold it here for 2 counts. Look up if you want to. Inhale and exhale, come back to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Roll through your toes, upward facing dog. Stretch back, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side, left side. Warrior one, left foot in between your hands, right foot flat. Raise your arms up. Intercross your thumbs or bring your palms together. Let's hold it here for 2 counts. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come back to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe, continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Set your gaze in between your legs. Now you're going to take your right foot, raise it up into the sky, open up your hip, and now try flipping over. Flip your dog, raise your hips up. If you're not able to flip over, then just hold a 3-legged dog. But otherwise, challenge yourself. Ground down with your hands, with your feet, and just let that right arm hang. Continue to lift up your hips. Set your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, come back to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Now we're going to do the other side. Left foot. Raise it up. Open up the hips. Bend your knee. And if you're able to, flip your dog. Flip over. If you're not, then you're going to hold a 3-legged dog. But challenge yourself. Go a little further. Lift up your hips. And just hold it here. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Set your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, come back to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Roll through your toes. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. I take breath throughout my practice so I can center myself, ground down, and then continue going through my flow. Breathing helps me center myself, and it should help you as well. So take 1 more big inhale, and as you exhale, bend your knees, float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Now come right into chair pose. Sit back, reach your arms up. Hold it, activate your glutes. Lengthen your spine. Bring your hands at the heart center and we're gonna twist. Make sure your knees are bent at the same angle. Lift up and twist over to your right. Left elbow over that right knee. Look up at that right elbow. Just hold it here. Palms pressing together. When you're ready, and if you're able to, open up your arms. Take your gaze up to your right arm. See how that feels. Just hold it here. Feel the heat, stay with it. And then come back right back into chair pose. My glutes are feeling it, hopefully yours are too. Sit back and let's twist. Hands to heart center, lift up. Right elbow over your left knee. Checking in with my knees, making sure they're bent at the same angle. Really push my palms together. Bring your gaze up to that left arm. And when you're ready, and if you're able to, open up your arms. Stretch out your chest. Make sure you're grounding down with your feet. You're not clenching your toes. And then take a forward fold. Take your 2 peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes for yogi toe lock. And then just fold over. I like to bring my chest towards my knees. Grounding down with your feet. Continuing your breath. Now come into gorilla, take your palms, slide them underneath your feet. And just fold. Your glutes are really being activated here. So stay with it. Hold it. If they hurt, just endure that for a little bit. Just hold it. If it's too uncomfortable, release your hands a little bit. But if you're able to challenge yourself, then do it. Challenge yourself to go a little further and then release. Reach up, extended mountain pose, palms together. And now we're gonna come into eagle. So you're gonna take your right arm underneath your left, bring your palms together, right foot wraps around, and you're in eagle. You wanna frame your shoulders with your elbows. And now try bringing your elbows towards your knees. Slowly. Hold it here. This is too much, then just stay in eagle. But stay with me if you can. Find your centering line. Ground down with your feet. And then lift up. Release. Lift up, extended mountain pose, palms together. Left arm underneath the right, palms together. Left leg over. Eagle on the left side. Raise those arms up so that they're in line with your shoulders. And now try bending forward. Come forward. My hip is a little tight, so I'm gonna loosen up my right leg. Stay with it. Choose your point, find your balance. Your grounding center. And then slowly come up and release. Now we're going to take a different modification for eagle. So take your palms together, forearms together out in front of you. Right foot over, bending the standing leg. And now open up into cactus. Make sure to raise your elbows up. You don't want them here. You want them up here. Be proud. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together, forearms together. Switch legs. Left leg over, wrap it around if you can, or just let it loose. And then open up into cactus. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Really opening up. Inhale. Exhale, release. Now we're gonna come into dancer. Take your right arm up, left arm by your side. Grab the inside of your foot. Find your centering point, one that you wanna focus your gaze on. And when you're ready, extend out to dancer. Palm faces down, reaching out, extending your leg. Hold it, and come back up. Now take your left arm up, bend the right, grab onto the inside of your foot, find your point, your balance, your centering line, and then when you're ready, extend outward. Palm faces down, reaching up, continuing your breath, setting your gaze, and come back up to a standing. Good. The next part of our sequence is grounding, to center our body. So reach up, palms together, and forward fold all the way down to the mat. Halfway lift, walk or jump to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And we're gonna come right into triangle. You know what to do here. Trust your instincts. Take your right foot in between your hands, left foot flat, both feet are straight. Take your hips back, and then right arm comes down, left arm comes up. With each breath, open up our chest. Triangle is part of the grounding series because you're grounding down with your lower body to get strength for your upper body. Make sure to keep your legs straight. Keep your gaze up to the left arm. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Hold it here, and then come back up. Take your hands behind your back for reverse namaste, or grab onto your opposite elbows, whatever feels good. Take your left foot at a 45-degree angle, and now just arch forward. Bring your body forward, bending over that right knee. Now we're gonna take a reverse triangle. So I like to bring my left foot back, bring my hands out in front of me, lift up. Now bring your left arm down, right arm up. Reverse triangle. Look up, open up your chest. Inhale, exhale, take a lunge. Take a lunge here, make sure your right knee is over your right foot. If you want to open up your chest here again, bring your right arm up, and then come back to plank. Lower down chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Onto the left side. Take your left foot in between your hands, right foot flat, straighten both legs, bring your right hip back, left arm down, right arm up for triangle. Right here, grounding down so that you can exude strength in the rest of your body. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Each breath, you want to open up your chest a little more. See what you're able to access. Inhale, exhale, come back up to a standing. Take reverse namaste, or grab onto your opposite elbows. Take your right foot at a 45-degree angle, and then just take a forward fold. Over that left knee, no bouncing here. And we're gonna come into a reverse triangle. So bring your hands at your heart center, halfway lift. I like to take my right foot back a little bit, and then take your right arm down, left arm up. Really open up your chest here. Your left leg can be bent a little bit, or straighten it, whatever feels feels good for you. Inhale, exhale, take a lunge. Left knee over the left foot. Maybe you want to open up your chest here, so bring your right hand down, left arm up, open up again. Really open up your chest. Come back to a plank. Lower down chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Now come back up to a plank. We're going to lower down to the ground on the count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down to the ground. Welcome to the Igniting series for your back and your spine. We're going to come right into locust. Take your chin forward. Lift up. Lift your chest. Lift your legs and just hold it here. You should have been gaining strength throughout this challenge, these weeks, so you know how to hold this pose. And what we're going to do is we're going to come right into boat pose. Bring your knees in, grab onto your ankles. Make sure your knees are not out but in. Flex your feet and just hold it here. Look up, maybe raise a little higher, play with it, go back and forth, and then release all the way down to the ground. Now bring your hands by your chest for an upward facing dog. Try to lift your legs off the mat here. Strong upward facing dog. Bend your elbows, keep your joints soft. Stretch back, downward facing dog. Good, breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Now we're going to come into stability. Come onto your knees, cross your ankles, and lay on your back. We're going to do 50 bicycles together to activate our core and get stability. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't drop your legs here. Come up into a boat. You got this. Trust your instincts. Ground down to rise up. Lift your legs up or bend them, whatever feels good. Just hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Come into a low boat. Don't drop your legs. Challenge yourself. Breathe in. Come back up. Let's do one more high boat. For 3, 2, 1, sink your boat and come into a downward facing dog. Stretch back. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Now we're going to cool down our body with our opening series, some hip openers. So you're going to come onto your mat, onto your knees, and we're going to come into frog. So you're on your knees. You're going to open up your knees as far as they go. Your feet are flat and they're on their sides. You're going to bring your arms down onto your forearms and then bring your hips back to really open up your hips. Frog is a hip opener. If you're not feeling it here, come a little lower or bring your hips back a little further. Remember, your feet are flat on the mat, on the sides. Continuing to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Find your center to push through. Endure the little bit of pain that you may feel in your hips. As we open them up, we're actually releasing tension and anxiety that we've built up over the years, over the days, over the hours.
Inhale, exhale, come back up to a seated. Take your left leg out, right leg in. Bring your arms up and take a forward fold. Grab onto your ankle or your foot, whatever you can, whatever you're able to. And just be with that. Don't react to how other people are doing the poses, but rather respond. Be proud of them. And then focus on yourself. When you center and ground yourself, you may find that you're responding rather than reacting to what others do. You're gonna switch legs, take your right leg out, left leg in, reach up, take a forward fold. Grab onto your foot, your ankle, your knee. Releasing all of the tension we've built up throughout our practice. So that the next time you work out or do yoga, your body will feel ready and it won't be tense. Good, now we're gonna come into fish. So you're gonna take your legs out in front of you. You're gonna take your hands beneath your butt, bend your elbows onto your elbows, extend your legs out, and then try to come onto the crown of your head. Point your toes, activate your feet. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Really curve your spine here. It's another form of a bend. And then release. We're gonna come into a shoulder stand. So you can come up here and just hold it. If you're able to come into a shoulder stand, grab onto your hips, reach up. I like to adjust my elbows so that I'm more grounded with my lower body. And just play here. Maybe open up your legs. Bend one, and then the other. You have a strong foundation. And ground down so that we can rise up. Now from here, take your feet back for plow. Slowly bring them back, palms down. If you can touch the floor, then touch the floor. If you can't, then just hold them up. If you're finding difficulty, then hold your hips. This is massaging your internal organs. And then slowly come back down. We're gonna come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Take the soles of your feet together. Right hand on your heart, left hand on your belly. To calm our nerves. Just practiced for almost 30 minutes. Now we're coming into the final resting position. Take a happy baby here. Bring your knees in. Grab the soles of your feet, inside of your legs, and then the outer edges of your feet. And bring your knees in towards your chest. Bring them in, see how that feels. Hug your knees in. And then come into our final resting position, Shavasana. Extend your feet out, your palms, relax your shoulders, and close your eyes. We only have control over our actions. Sometimes when we don't ground or center ourselves, we find ourselves reacting to other people, your loved ones, your partner, your friends, your family. Why did they do that? Why are they like that? Instead of asking, why are they like that? Why are they doing that? Go back to yourself. How can you respond to their anger, their frustration, their actions, to help them navigate through it? If you're centered, you might find it easier to respond to the things that we do not control in our lives. Because the only thing that you can control are your own actions. If you come from a point where you feel centered with yourself and grounded, then you're able to better respond to everything else that surrounds you. You'll slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. Take your arms over your head. Inhale, open mouth. Exhale, roll onto your right side, fetal position. And when you're ready, come back up to a seated. And this is the end of our practice. Together, we say namaste, thank you. Now we're going to come into our meditation. So take your water, glass of water, bottle of water, make sure you take a big sip. We're going to quiet our mind and center our thoughts. So close your eyes, find this comfortable seated position. And bring your attention to your breath. You can place your palms on your knees and bring your pointer finger towards your thumb. And again, focus on your breath. We're going to start by just slowing down our breath. Taking deep inhales, deep exhales. Whether you want to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, or in through your mouth and out through your mouth is up to you. Whatever helps you focus on right now, the present moment where you are. When you start to quiet down your mind and your breath, you may find it easier to center your thoughts. If your mind starts to wander, come back to you, to your center. Maybe place your focus on your chest and notice how it bumps up in and out as you breathe. Now feel your heart beating, not physically, but you can feel it without even touching. You can notice how it just pumps endlessly and continuously. So focus all your attention there. Your heart beating. It might be beating a little slower. It might be beating really quick because we just practiced yoga. Whatever it is, just take your attention there and sit with it. Now slow down your breath even slower. So inhale very slowly and then hold it at the top. 3 seconds. And then slowly release your breath.
boring on the outside, but on the inside, when you can quiet down and find your center and ground down, you may find more peace through your actions and how you react and respond to the chaos around you. It is no secret there is a lot of chaos in the world right now. Taking the time and space for yourself, your thoughts, to center them, bring them in, and connect with them. Now bring your focus to your spine. Really straighten it. Be proud of who you are. Drop your shoulders. Maybe try lifting them up and then releasing them, dropping them. See how that feels. Inhale, lift your shoulders up. Exhale, drop them. Lengthen your spine, straighten it. Finding your inner thoughts. When you're able to ground down with your thoughts, your body, and your mind, you can rise up and help others that may need it. Rise up and be the bigger person. Everyone is fighting their own battles. Sometimes the battles others fight are larger than our own. And although we're unaware of that, if we become centered with our thoughts and our mind, perhaps we can respond to how others are battling their battles rather than react. Responding means extending a hand, helping, not physically, but emotionally. That may mean when you walk into a store and the store clerk is in a bad mood, be kind to him or her. They may be having a terrible day. And your smile and kindness might help them ground and center their thoughts. Now take your attention to your head, the crown of your head. And we're going to go all the way down to our body. So from your head, move down to your shoulders. And from your shoulders, move down to your chest, your rib cage. And then you're moving down to your belly. It's breathing. It's moving always with your breath. And now bring your attention to your hips. Are they tight? Do you need to open them up? Now slowly and in sync, your attention is going to flow through both of your legs, both the right and the left, all the way down to your feet. Our feet, we're constantly on our feet. Our feet hold us up, ground us down. So be kind to your feet. Give them a rest when they need it. And listen to your body. Finally, take your attention to your arms, both arms, the right and the left, all the way down to your hands, your fingers. Take one big, deep breath in. Hold it and slowly exhale. Now start to circle your head around, waking your body up. Coming back to your centering line, grounding yourself. As we come to end this meditation, open your eyes, bring your arms up, bring them to your heart center, and end our meditation. All right, get ready for your strength training. Take a sip of water. And we're gonna do our strength now. So we're gonna do one exercise for 1 minute and then switch. We're gonna start with some tricep dips. So come on to your triceps, lift your right leg up, and dip for 30 seconds. Flex your right foot. If you find this too hard, then bring both legs down and just keep going. But if you can challenge yourself, then go. Breathing, keep going. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side. This is so good for your triceps. Flex your foot, always keeping it engaged. 3 more seconds, and then switch legs. Left leg up, come on, let's go. Minute 1, we got this. Can already feel the sweat creeping in, but I can also feel my body getting stronger. Keep going up and down. Don't lose focus. Tell yourself you can do it. Keep going. 5 more seconds. Now we're gonna switch into lunge airplanes. So you're gonna lunge back, come back up, and then come right into an airplane. And now switch legs. Left leg back, center, airplane. Keep going at your own pace. If this is too slow, you go quicker. If it's too quick, then take your time. As long as you're doing a lunge and an airplane, just keep going. You want to just have movement in your body for 10 minutes. So if you get tired, find a pose that activates your body to continue for the next 15 seconds. Keep going. Back and up. Back and up. Breathing, constant breath. Now we're gonna come into some V-ups. So take your hands behind your hips and then come in and out. If you wanna challenge yourself, then you can take your arms up in front of you. If you need to ground down a little bit, take your arms behind you, activating your abdomen, your core. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, or out through your mouth, as long as your breath is constant. Activating your core. Don't give up now. We've got 20 more seconds of this exercise before we move on to the next one. Keep going.
Build that sweat. Activate your core. Gain stability in the rest of your body. Now we're gonna do jumping squats. All right, so if you can't do a jumping squat, just do normal squats. If you can challenge your body, jump, squat down, jump, squat down. You can do this. You got it. You need to take a breath in the middle, then just come to normal squats. But if you can challenge yourself, challenge your body, jump up, come back down into a deep squat. Keep going. We've got 30 seconds left. Getting a little tired, so I'll just keep going into squats. And then when I'm ready, I'll come back into the jumping. Jump up. You got this. 10 more seconds. Don't give up now. Keep going. Activating your glutes. As long as you keep moving. Keep going. Good. Now we're going to do calf raises. Just come up and down to your tippy toes. Your body should feel warm from those jumping. Try not to come onto your heels. Alternatively, you can see I'm not coming onto my heels. I'm just rising up with my calves. This is so good. Sometimes we forget to even work our calves. And this is such an easy exercise. And it really activates your calves and allows you to build strength. Keep going. We've got 20 more seconds before our break. You got this. Only 10 minutes to build strength. That's all it takes. It's 10 minutes of your time. You can do it. Don't give up. Keep going. 2, 1. All right. 30-second break. Grab a sip of water if you have to. Take a little breath. Keep your body active. Then you walk around and keep going. We're gonna start up again in 10 seconds. Are you ready? 5 more minutes to build strength for our bodies today. So come back for our tricep dips. Remember, raise with the right leg and drop. Working those triceps, flex your foot. You got this. If you need to drop the foot, drop it, but continue to activate your triceps. Such a good, easy exercise, no equipment required. Keep going for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Here we go. Tricep dips. If you have both feet on the ground, keep going. You got this. Flex the foot. Raise it a little higher. Challenge yourself. Challenge your body. Keep going. Breathing. Keeping the breath constant. Don't drop to the floor yet. You got this. Don't give up now. 3, 2, 1. Stand back up. And come to those lunge airplanes. Step back. Ground down. Airplane. Other side. Step back. Ground down. Airplane. You want to go at your own pace here. As fast or as slow as you want. As long as you're doing the lunges and the airplanes. This is a good exercise for your legs, but also it's activating your core and your balancing muscles. We got this. 30 more seconds. Here we go. Opening up your chest on those airplanes, allowing your body to stretch out. Don't give up now. Keep going with the pace. Stay with the heat. Stay with the fire. Let's do one more on each side. Right side, and then left side. We're gonna go right into our V-ups. Come back down, in and out. Your hands can stay down, behind you. You can lift it up for a bigger challenge. This is harder, so you might want to go slower. but you're activating your abdomen. Here we go. We're so close to the finish line. All it takes is 10 minutes. 10 minutes here. You're done. You build strength in each and every part of your body. We've got 15 more seconds to go here. Don't give up now. Keep going. In and out. You get tired, just hold it here. Try not to drop your feet. Keep going in and out. You got this. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stand up. Fix those jumping squats. Let's go. Jump and squat down. Jump and squat down. Give you a side angle version of it. So you know you want to keep your back straight. Bend your knees. Sit back into it. If you get tired, then just do squats. You want to squeeze your glutes at the top. Keep going. Build. Endure the heat. Embrace it. You got this. Come back to jumping if you can. Keep going. For 20 more seconds. Boy, am I tired, but I'm not going to give up because I know this is good for my body to build strength. 10 more seconds. Let's get 2 more hops in. You got this. Push yourself. All right. 1 more. And then you're going to come to those calf raises. Up and down onto your tippy toes. Lift up. Don't come all the way down. Lift up. You got this. Your heart rate should be slowing down a little bit, but you're still activating the bottom part of your body. Stay with it. We're moving our body for a total of 10 minutes. You got this. Lift up. Keep going. 30 more seconds until we're done. Don't give up now. You're so close to the finish line. Tell yourself you can do it. If you need a little rest, 5-second rest and come back into it. Rise up on your calves, onto your tippy toes. Put a smile on your face. Tell yourself you're building strength for yourself. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're done. Remember to drink 8 to 10 glasses of water today. And notice if you're eating fresh fruits and vegetables. Have a great day. You rocked it.